Hey, it's your boy the Crypto Goon, and shout out to all my crypto goons for pulling up once again. So I got another potential smoker for you. But let's talk and let's hop into these charts. Now what we're looking at is Sofund. All right, this is something that it came out in 2023, but it is something that is different. Different meaning the majority of cryptocurrency, 90% of them are about cross-border payments. But Sofund is actually for consumers and it is about entertainment. And we know that there are more consumers than there are producers. So this is something that has high potential. But with the moves that it is making, there are several things and there are several opportunities here that I just want to point out. I'll get to the charts in a second. Feel free to fast forward to check out the charts and check out what I'm looking at and how I'm looking to take advantage of Sofund. Now, first, this is their website, Sophon, Power of Crypto. Now, this is for everyone, right? But what they focus on is protecting user data, number one. And number two, gaming, live events, market predictions, markets and predictions. So we're talking about like gambling. You can, get paid in rewards for not just sports events, but also, you know, elections and just any predicting anything, right? And then of course AI powered experiences. So I just wanted to just point this out. They actually recently had an event. So if you actually go to the trading view chart, it tells you right here that they had the Sophiaverse, right? Now they also are airdropping early adopters tokens in this particular case, right? So right now it is currently trading at 6 cents or, a little bit above 6 cents, right? Now that makes it very appealing to most people because just like everyone, people want to put in the least amount of money, but maximize the gains. I'm not mad at you. But there are several things here that I want to point out. Number one, out of 10,000 votes, 90% of people are bullish on this, okay? So you should definitely check out when it comes to looking at a new crypto, read some of the articles here, right? So this particular article talks about why we had this surge on Sofund. So as you can see, in April of this year, last month or month before last, it was literally less than a cent. Then we had this huge gap and it jumped all the way to 10 cents. Okay. Shout out to everybody that caught those gains. I'm pretty sure a lot of people did. And one thing that you should pay attention to, right? If I come over here to the top performing coins over the past 90 days, you see that there are a lot of them, not just Bitcoin. But people were able to take advantage of these is because they set the plays up in the past to catch them in the future, right? There are some here that we caught, like the Sui, just to name one, right? TRX, just to name one. So you have to set yourself up now to take advantage of the gains later. So I'm going to explain why this is a good play in addition to the technology, right, that they have going on. Now, in this article, it talks about why this actually rallied, okay? And I'll sum it up for you. It says right here, the key driver behind today's gains appear to be its listing on BitThumb, which is the largest and most influential exchange in South Korea. Now, it then talks about that the price is going to come down and that the next run will most likely be when it hits these exchanges, which is Binance, Upbit, OKX, Gate.io, KuCoin, and BitGet. Okay, so you can set yourself up in these plays. And we all know, right? If you've been here for a while, the hype, when these coins hype up, they always go for retracement. And I got to pull up the Google Trends just to show you this. See, we topped out at 100, okay? And now it's starting to make its way down, right? And we know once people stop talking about it, it gets it gets below 25, the price gets cheaper, and that's when you actually buy in. Okay, so I'm actually looking for this thing to retrace, okay, between a little over 2 cents, which is right here, 2.28, to a little over 1 cent. That is when I will take a position in this and ride this to the upside to about 25 cents because we're looking at it. We're looking for it to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exchanges. So it's going to go quiet for a while. The price is going to come down. And then that is when we're going to take advantage of a good entry. Now, if you don't have TradingView, I suggest you get TradingView and you should set yourself a price alert, right? Because as of right now, It's not on like Coinbase or any of these other exchanges where you can, set a buy for it. It is on several wallets, right? MetaMask is a popular wallet, right? Ledger, Rainbow, OKX wallet, and Rabby wallet, right? So you can get access through. I use MetaMask. I'm not familiar with, nor do I have any of these other wallets, but you can buy some, when it becomes available, right? And just use TradingView to set yourself an alert to get in, right? Because we see this sideways price action, plus this puts us in between the 50 and the 618, which we know, I talk about all the time, that these cryptos, right? They become, when they hit that 50 or that 618 area, that is when they normally or generally turn around and move to the upside, right? Like that's the retracement point, right? After the hype has subsided, we want to get in once the hype has subsided and when people aren't at all paying attention to any of these coins. And again, even the technology itself, right? It's pretty decent. It's different, right? It even talks about, if you go over to Coin Market Cap and you go to about, it even talks about what I'm telling you is that 90% of cryptocurrencies are about cross-border payments. It's starting to become redundant. Every day we got a new one that people are hyped about that does the same thing as XRP, XLM, some of the other ones. It may have something that's slightly unique, but for the most part, it's a cross-border payment. But what they are focused on is protecting user data and, running these live events, right? And here's the other thing. They have no gas fees. And to log in and use their technology, you don't have to have or connect a wallet. You can use your Google login. You can use your Apple ID. And again, there's no gas fees to take advantage of any of this stuff. So it's a better and faster user experience without all of the hassle, especially for people that are new. And again, I talked about, most people are consumers, right? So most people are going to use this Sofund technology to get access to live events and to actually, come on here and make predictions and, obviously the gaming, right? So I'm not sure if I'm 100% in on the gaming side of it, but most definitely the live events and the cultural things that they are doing. I stay away from NFTs, complete 100% garbage. But again, it's something to look forward to in the future for, consumers to use and to consume. And again, I'm looking for this thing to come down between a little over 2 cents and above 1 cent, right? That is the entry point. Load up the clip and, and just wait for it to, move back to the top, which is the highest it's ever been, was 20, a little bit over 26 cents. Okay. So just want to just throw this to you all. It is one that was trending on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. But again, if you missed the wave, right? See, I never try and call these bottoms because you'll get destroyed trying to call these initial bottoms, right? We have to wait for the pullback. Wait for it to pull back, get in, and then ride the wave to the high or to the new all-time high, okay? And again, just to reiterate, that is how people are able to take advantage of, the smart money are able to take advantage of these moves. They say, right, that right now we are still in Bitcoin season and that we aren't in altcoin season. But if you look at this, some altcoins are performing. Now, there are a lot of meme coins here, but also there are some altcoins here that have performed very well, but these are the coins where people aren't paying attention to the pattern. And a lot of these coins are already setting up patterns to become, the top 100 coins to perform over the coming 90 days. And, these are things that we want to lock in now to have the gains in the future. So again, I appreciate you all tapping in. It's your boy, the Crypto Goon, the one, not the two. Crypto Goon out.